Alright guys, so today we're going to be learning how to create a new suit slot for Arkham Origins. I just want to say something first. This is different from Arkham City, so don't try this with Arkham City. But anyway, so let's say you put white eyes onto another skin. So pull out all your files, your BCCAR, your FECHAR, and your playable Batman. But anyway, set your working folder to whatever. Open package file. So we're gonna edit the playable Batman first. And then you want to get on over here. Let's go to the names tab. Now what I'm using is a replacer, so it's gonna look different for everyone. But anyway, I'm gonna go right here. Now we're gonna change this to, since this is the Noel skin, we're just gonna do Noel Glow. Alright. And then you want to go over here. Let's type in Noel Glow. Or you can go up here. Same thing. And replace with, but anyway. Alright. Now you want to go to objects. Do the same thing. Noel Glow. And right here. Noel Glow. Alright. Now export this. Now you made a copy right here. Let's just put the original one in there. And now you want to remove the copy right here. Underscore copy. But then we're going to want to get rid of the STD and rename it to whatever you just named it. Alright. So now let's go into the FE and let's select that. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're actually going to do something different actually. So right here, since we're going to be name it Noel Glow. Of course, you can name it to whatever you want. Alright. Head over to the objects and then go right here. It should be different. It should be different for everyone, but anyway, click on here. You should see a FECHR Noel. And you should see something like this. So now you're just going to want to change that to whatever. Now, since we did that, save it. And now, yeah, let's move the original one out of here. And of course, get rid of the copy. But then again, name it to whatever. And then we're going to do the same exact thing with the BCCHAR. Open. And now go to names. Just type in there. Change it to glow. Go to objects. Now you should go up here. BCCHAR Batman, whatever. And then do the same thing. Now just save a copy. And now just move it back over there. Same thing, get rid of the underscore copy. And then name it to whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna need 2 other files. Now, you have quite a bit of freedom with this. So you have to go to this location and get this int file. So once you get here, you can see that there's like a whole bunch. You can grab whatever one you want. So for me, since I'm using the Noel skin, we're gonna get the Noel one. You can use any one, doesn't matter. So bring it on over here. Yeah, let's just name it. And then we're gonna want to go right here. You're gonna need this file called DLC underscore. So it's gonna be in this location. I'll put everything in the description. So you're gonna need this one. DLC underscore skins origins 1 BmGame. So copy it over. Alright. Now let's go into this file. Now as you can see here, this is what, so basically this is going to be the name that's going to appear when you select the suit. You don't have to name it to whatever, you know, whatever you named the other files. You can just name it to whatever. So we're going to put Noel, White Eyes. Oh my god. Now you want to save it. And then you want to go right here. DLC underscore skins origins. Let's change it to what we just named it. Noel Glow. Now let's go in here. You're gonna see all this nonsense right here. So Control A and erase it. So you're gonna want to copy this. It's gonna be in the description. And then you just want to paste it. So right here where the XXX is, name it to whatever you just called it. And then ID. This is where you can choose like where the skin is placed. If you want it to be the first one, of course you have to change the other skins, but for right now we're just gonna name it, we're just gonna number it 105. And then right here, Noel Glow. And then go right here, Batman name, Noel Glow. And that's it. Save it. Now create a folder. Now this folder we're gonna put, you can name it to whatever you want. The White Eyes. Now drag and drop all this. Now, once you made your folder, let's go to the Arkham Origins directory. SinglePlayer DLC. I recommend you put it here. And 620 there. Now let's start up the game and see if it works. Now we numbered it 105, so it should be at the very bottom. There, and then there it is. Noel White Eyes. There. Then just to make sure. Now putting the picture, that's a whole different process. I'm not gonna get into it. But anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.